Here now with Angus Swan, another senior for the Oakland Okers football team, getting ready for the start of the season. Angus, thanks so much for taking a couple of minutes here. Now, I got a chance to get to know you a little bit during the summer season with the Docs. Do you feel like your baseball season during the summer takes away from any of your preparation for the football team?
Maybe a little bit, because it's hard to get, the upper body workouts in, especially when you're a pitcher. It's like, you don't want to mess up your arm or anything, so.
Yeah, definitely want to make sure that you're ready to be out there on the mound. But as for the football season, as things get ready for you here, mentioning that you're going to be a running back this year, what are kind of some of your expectations for what kind of season you hope to have this year in the backfield?
I hope to have a successful season, but I know it's going to be a lot of hard work in the backfield. I haven't had that much experience, but I know that if you work really hard, you can make yards every play, so.
It seems like, looking at it, I think the team graduated a quarterback last year. Does that mean you guys are going to have a new quarterback back there with you?
Yes, sir. We got a freshman quarterback, and he has a lot. He's got a lot of skill right now, but he also has a lot of potential, so that's going to be helpful for the next 3 years.
As for having a freshman back there and you a senior, do you feel that leads a lot of things to fall on your shoulders as for leadership there out of the backfield?
I don't think so, because I think we have both the same amount of experience in the backfield. So I think that if we both work hard, we'll be able to share that leadership pretty well.
As for how things are working back there, a lot of times you want to make sure that you've got a good connection with the quarterback. Obviously, you got to get the handoff, but you also want to be back there protecting him and knowing what he's going to be doing. How has that started to work out on the relationship that you've had in the backfield?
Andrew's a really good guy. I care about him a lot, so I'm going to do my best to make sure nobody gets any big hits on him, especially because he's a young guy, so yeah. You don't want him to get hit in the first few games and get a little bit timid.
Now, you're a pretty big guy back there. Are you expecting to be a bit of a bruising back, maybe in the style? I was talking with Hayden. David Henry comes to mind. He was a big bruising back that liked to carry guys along with him. Is that maybe going to be your style?
Yeah, I'm trying to work on my moves right now, but that's kind of what it's seeming like a little bit. I don't know.
As for the offense, we talked a lot about the defense with Hayden. As for the offense for this team, how do you think it's going to shape up? Is it going to be mainly run, or you expect the team to air it out a little bit as well?
A little bit more passing than last year, I think, but I don't know. I think a lot of running too, so we got pretty strong backs, actually.
Sounds like the offensive line is pretty big and fairly experienced for you guys as well. Does that make it easy as a running back for you? I know you're still guys early on in practice haven't been able to put pads on and do that kind of running through the hole or anything like that, but with having an experienced line, do you feel like that's going to help you this year?
That gives me a lot more confidence. I mean, a couple times when I ran the ball last year, it was just like they pulled me off the line, so a couple of our guys from underclassmen came up, and I just had to run through a lot of guys. And this year, there's a lot of big guys leading me, so that gives me some confidence.
Hopefully that leads them to some big holes for you out there. As for your expectations for the season, talked with Hayden being one of the seniors that was with that state championship team. Do you think that this team could be that kind of a caliber team for you?
I think if we work really hard, there's actually a lot of good guys out there. So I think so, but we'll see.
Wait and see.
Yeah.
And the conference this year is a little bit different than what it's looked like in the last couple of years after realignment. What are your thoughts on how things shape up for that?
I think this team will be fun to travel with, and we have to go a long ways like Nesteka and some other places. So I think that'll be fun, but it's not going to bother us, I don't think so.
Focused on yourself, I like that. Well, good luck with the season there, Angus.
Thank you.